Hey guys, Kills the Thrills here, and we're back again with some more Sons of the Forest. So I'm in my creative world. We have had the new update, so we have got update 9 now. How I feel about update 9? It's alright. They haven't really added much in the ways of content to the game. They've added a few things. They mainly, I think, concentrated on fixing stuff and sorting out some bugs and things like that. So what have they added? They've got the new radio alarm trap. We'll have a look at that in a second. We'll have a little mess around. Creepies can now be exploded into chunks. Held radios can now be placed, which is amazing, because what's the point of just carrying it around with you, right? You can't have it on playing whilst it's in your hands, but at least now we can put it down and hopefully turn the bloody thing on. We've got a returning creepy added to end game. I'm not sure what that is. Might be worth a little look into that. I don't really want to ruin it for myself though, because I want to be surprised when the bad boy comes along, depending on what it is. We've got the new large female cannibal type added as well, which is good. That'll be the same as those big ugly dudes, but a woman, I'd imagine. I can see if I can try and spawn one of them in. They have also added the ability to control the speed, where you can look around your inventory. Thank God for that, because how slow was this previously? I've already sped mine up, and this is much better. I don't know how you guys felt about this, but my God, it just took forever just to look through anything in your bag. And they've also added the new batch placing system into the games. I don't know about you guys, but how much of a pain in the arse was it when you wanted to place something and you'd place it like that and you'd be like, right, now I need another one. You've got to go back into your book just to place another one, right? So now, if you hold your shift button and you place it, you can now just keep clicking and you don't have to go back in. Look at that. Pop, pop, I can have hundreds of them if I want them. Amazing. Don't have to go back into your inventory. So whenever you're trying to place down torches now, you could just place a torch. Just hold left shift and left click, and it will work. It'll place straight away. But now the downside of that is I have to bloody pick up all these bloody things now and get rid of them. Right, I'm going to tidy this up, and I feel like we'll take a look at some of these things, you know. Have a little mess around. Shall I tell you what? I always do my creative parts down like here. I really like that island. I like this location. It looks nice. Also, one thing I didn't mention, I forgot. Cheat stick F1 menu is a lot tidier now. There is a lot more here. This is a lot tidier. It's clearer. I can see more of it. If I want to go to, I can go to. And it types up at the top. It's a lot bigger and a lot better. I prefer that. I can't get rid of it. There we go. Right, anyway, let's crack on. Feel like I want to look at these traps first. So let's go in here. Let's have a look at these new traps. So we're going to have a look at the traps now. What did we have a look at? We've got the silent alarm trap. What does it take? 13 sticks, 8 bones, 1 rock, skull, some wire, and a radio by the looks of it. Yes, a radio. Now, what this does is it will set off an alarm when the zombies, if only, don't know why I keep saying zombies, I've been playing 7 Days to Die again. It sets off an alarm when the cannibals come through. So I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna build one or two of these and see if I can get some cannibals over here to set it off and see what happens. And then what I want to do is I want to head over to a cannibal camp and place one down in there. I want to see if they can hear it or if it affects them, or is it just a personal alarm for us. Boom! There we go. We have one built and ready to go. Does it need to be connected to power? That is the question. I can't really do anything with it. I can't interact with it at all. But if I'm honest, I kind of like the way it looks. Don't know what's with the skull. Maybe it's to give it a bit of, I don't know, make it look a bit fancy. But it's attached to copper wiring to a rock. Not entirely sure how you would set that off. But no idea. We've got to try and get some cannibals around here. Obviously, you can pick it up and move it around. I believe there is a cannibal camp just up the hill. Oh, there's some cannibals down here, actually. Let's see if we can get them involved. Alright, here we are. I've got a cannibal there. Let's see if we can... let's see what happens if it goes near the music box. It's probably the wrong type cannibal. Maybe I might have to just spawn some in. It's ironic, isn't it? You don't want to get attacked. You get attacked. You do want to get attacked, and they don't even bother coming over. Come on, you ugly doofus. Get your ass over it. We're testing out some stuff. Here we go. Holy crap. Alright. That is loud. That is super loud. What's the range on that thing? I can still hear it. I can still hear it. Oh my god, the range is insane. Yeah, I can still hear it. How far can we go? That's like right over there. Like right over there. I'm going to keep running until I can't hear it anymore. And it's basically gone. Can't hear it anymore. Has it turned off? Or feel like it might have just turned itself off. That is insane. The range on that thing is insane. Absolutely crazy. Can we reset it? We reset it. Let's see if they do it again and I'll bolt just to see how far I can get before. Come on. Yeah, Jesus. Right, I'm running. I want to see how far I can get before it stops playing again. I can still hear it. And it's ridiculously faint now. But that is some distance. Okay, that's good. That's all right. If you've got a big ass base and you stick it down at the door, well, to be fair, they're going to be running around all over the place before you know where it is, or even if you've got to it. But that pumps out some noise. Can rock out to that though. All right, maybe not anymore. Okay, I like that. We will put that down inside a cannibal camp soon and see how it goes. Let's ditch that on the floor. I want the radio. Okay, so next on the list we have placeable radios. Can we place this down? We can, but it looks like it's mouse wheel. So middle mouse wheel. Left click. Sorts out the music. Right click turns it off. Middle mouse button lets us place it. Pop. But can we? No, it just picks it back up. Can we turn it on? You can turn it on. You just hold down the interact button. Mine's obviously end. Yours is whatever it is. Mine's end because I'm left-handed. Can't change the... You have to keep... Okay, that's it. Basically, you have to keep turning it on and off to change it. What's the audio like on that then? Don't worry, little turtle. I won't kill you. They're not very loud. Eh. Well, at least we can place them. It's a complete waste of time having it otherwise, you know. Okay, so what's next? Let's have a little look at controlling the speed of your inventory so you can look around and get around your gear better. That would be options, controls. And it would be... Where is it? There it is. Inventory speed sensitivity. I've got mine on 55. 55 seems pretty good. So that is... It's quite fast. I mean, it's not completely too fast where you can barely see anything, but it's fast enough to actually move it around and get it looking around properly, which is good. So it's about time they added that to the game, to be honest. I was so fed up. It took forever to look around your inventory previously. Absolute nightmare. And they've also added the ability to be able to open the pouches, even if your character inventory is full. So what will happen is I believe it will just ditch whatever you can't hold onto the floor. So you can either pick it up later or other players can pick it up. Just open up all these and see if I can get it working. Apparently not. Oh my god, he's picking them up fast. Okay, well I had loads of room for that, but yeah. So instead of it going, you can't open this anymore, it'll still let you open it. But the items that you can't take will just be dropped on the floor, which is good. Right, I feel like we should head over to Cannibal Camp. Pump out a couple of these trap things, these alarm traps. I want to see how that goes and see what happens. Right, so whilst I'm running to a Cannibal Camp, because I know there's one over here, it's a large one as well. Just want to go through a few other things that they've changed, which I feel like are pretty good. You can hotkey like the night vision goggles now in the rebreather. Probably not really worth it. I never use either of them unless I really have to use the rebreather. You can also, Calvin can also gather stones without having you there, so he won't follow you around and then pick up stones from where you're from and then take them back, alright Muddy? And then take them all the way back to where the holders are, so he won't do that anymore. Because that was bloody annoying, wasn't it? Traps can also now cause damage to larger enemies. And with a percentage chance of knocking them down as well, which is good. I feel like that should be a thing anyway. All because they're big doesn't mean they can't get hurt by things, you know what I mean? Okay, so we found the camp. Let's get the trap up and running. Where is it? Don't attack me yet, you jerk. Just let me get this down. I want to see what their reaction is when this thing goes off. No doubt they'll set it off. I'm just glad there's actual... Oh, there's a cannibal. And there's mutants. Does someone want to come set this off for me? I don't care who it is. Don't run away, guys. Oh, fine. Let me deal with this friggin' mutant. Right, dealt with him. Now all I need to do is get someone to set this music box off. I want to see what their reaction will be. Everybody's bolted. I've come into the town. They've all ran away. Interesting. Also, what will happen if there's multiple of them? There we go. He set it off. I don't know if that's a good test. He done a bolt. But I don't know if he done a bolt because of me or because he's just set it off. Let me get rid of this bloody mutant in case they're scared of it. Get out. Right. Come on, guys. I'm not scary. There's 4 boxes here. Or 3 of them now. I think there's 3 in the first place. Come on, set it off. Or not. So they have to run across the metal bit. Where's he going? Oh, damn it. No one's setting it off. Come on. There it is. They're just sprinting away from me. Is it because of the music? Do they not know it's there? Very interesting. Weird. Because they're not coming back either. So, does that cause fear? I think that might cause a bit of fear, you know. Because they're gone. They're nowhere to be seen. All right, well, the only way I can test this is if I spawn a big group of them in. And then I can see what happens when they walk across it, I suppose. We'll do that. Right, I'm going to spawn a few of them over here. I'm going to say, let's go 10 for now. See what happens. Right, they should all come at me. Or just run away from me. Set it off. Right, it's set it off. They're attacking it. And they're not running away. Okay, maybe it doesn't cause fear. I don't know why the other ones have decided to run. It'd be better if it did cause fear, because it is loud, right? So why doesn't it scare them? It should scare them off initially, like scare the crap out of them. They're not particularly strong either. This is so loud. All right, well there goes that test. All right. Let me just get my gun out. Come on. Well, that was worth a test, wasn't it? It was interesting to know. I feel like with it blaring out so loud and straight away, that should have caused at least a little bit of fear. Maybe get them to hesitate a little bit more, you know? You put it down in front of your door and they come in through your front door and it sets it off. It should scare them a little bit. But it doesn't. They just walk straight past it like they don't care. So it's obviously clearly just an effect for us. Get out of it. And not an effect for anyone else. Right, I'm going to see if I can spawn in the new heavy big mutant female. Okay, so it took me a little bit of time to figure out the command for this one. So it's add character, female fat. This will be the fat female. That's what she looks like. Ignore the bits and everything that are hanging out at the top. But she is larger than most cannibals, to be honest. Don't know what's going on with her arm. That's her bitch slap arm. And then she runs away. What's she like, a rugby player? What are you going to do? Tamp you down? Come on in. Missed. Well, I mean, she's not going to be hard to deal with, to be fair. You're not going to come back. Don't leave. We could be good friends, you and I. Come back. So, yeah. That is the larger female. Not as bad as looking as the other one. What other skins have they got? There we go. That looks like the same skin. No, it's slightly different. She doesn't do much. But you can dismember her and take her apart like most others. And that's basically, she's just a female. Let's get rid of that. Got everything hanging out all over the place. Basically, it's just a female cannibal that's just been enlarged and given her more attacks. I'd imagine the skin's going to be exactly the same as all the other ones. So, yeah. That's that one. Let me see if I can get that new special creature added. Okay, so I can't find the command to do that. But what they have also added is they've added the ability for creepy enemies to explode. First of all, I'm going to need some grenades, and then I'm going to need about 50 of them. So I'm just going to spawn myself in some creepies right now. Not grenades. There we go. Let's go some fingers. Let's start off with 20 of them. There we go. And now they should explode into little bits. Creepy pulp. That actually was quite satisfying. I kind of enjoyed that. Arms and legs everywhere. Look at that mush. That's actually pretty good. You know what? I feel like we should double that amount. Maybe even give us... do you know what? Let's just go for 100. 100 creepies. Let's just spawn them in. Don't know how my computer's going to handle this, but there should be 100 coming in. I think it's just going to do it slowly. I don't know what it is, but that's quite satisfying. I'm quite enjoying that. Oh, one of them's got a little bit of a run on him. Ow. Blew himself up. Are they still coming? No, they stopped. Look at that pile of mush. I don't even know where that one went. What did it do? Bounce off them? Alright, it's going downhill. But they could be exploded anyway. And shotted. Oh my god, they just keep coming. They're not going to stop. Not going to lie, this is kind of fun. I'm out of grenades, but... yeah, no, that's quite fun. They explode into chunks of meat and bits and pieces, which is... it's quite good. It's quite entertaining. Quite enjoyed that. Alright, cleared up my mess. There we go. Got rid of all them. But we've taken a good look at the update. Other than that, they've just added some everyday life sort of things. I quite like the fact that you don't have to keep going in and out of your bloody book just to build things, because that was a pain in the ass, right? And then they've just changed some performance improvements and stuff like that. I did read that they fixed probably the pixelation of torches and lights and stuff like that a little bit more, so it shouldn't be too bad now. I know some people are having some issues with that, and I think it's kind of stopped now. But that's it. I've gone through it briefly. It's not a massive update. It's not a massive amount of things to show you guys, just the odd bits and pieces. The alarms, I probably won't ever use the alarms. I'd probably use it more if it scared them a little bit. Maybe make them run away and then they come back. Other than that, that's all there is to show. Yeah, so thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, I've got a Discord. Link is in the description. Feel free to join. Say hello to people. We are quite a friendly bunch. I'll catch you later. Bye.